Kris.
Yes.
Are you ready to go?
Sure.
Well, tell me about your involvement with the UFW. How far back does it go?
Oh boy, I've been working with them for between 30 and 40 years. Cesar Chavez got me to do it back at the beginning, and I grew up down in Brownsville, Texas, which is in the lower Rio Grande Valley, and spoke Spanish before I spoke English, and
Wow.
and I'm identified with with the Mexicans.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So did you grow up in the barrio over there, or is it just because Spanish was all
No.
around you?
No, it was just all around. Most of the workers down there, a lot of them just swam the river coming over. But I identified with it, and then later, when Cesar Chavez asked me to do some work for them, I was anxious to do it.
Was this in just like at the dawn of the UFW when it just started was it 60s, 70s, or did you?
Yeah, it was the early 70s,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started performing myself. But Cedar was up at the house, and we got pretty close.
Right on. So, well, let me see how'd you guys meet? I mean, as far as like where you were performing in the area, and then he was coming in, and you just kind of ran into him?
I really don't know. I think maybe I'd sung some Mexican songs or something. I don't know why. They contacted me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was anxious to work for them.
What about Dolores Huerta? Did you meet Dolores back then too?
No.
Really?
That I'll tell you. At my age now, I'm 75, and my memory is really not the best.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Have you ever marched with the UFW in some of the protests and stuff?
I think it was in California. I have vague memories of never for a long time, because it was always while I was working.
Yeah.
But I did on some of their marches.
Now you're a rare liberal voice in a genre of music, country, that traditionally skews more like conservative views. Have you ever encountered any heat for speaking your mind, getting involved with like the UFW?
Yeah, but it's never stopped me. It's never been to the point of. I've had some people to voice objections to stands I was making on different military things that we've been involved in. It's never stopped me from doing anything.
It's kind of switching gears a little bit. You seem to have become very close in recent years with Merle Haggard. I mean, you guys were over there at the Greek, and that was a really great show. I read a lot of stuff about it. And how deep is your friendship?
Oh, it's I got that. Merle was a hero of mine before I ever met him, and ever since I met him, he's been one of my closest friends. It's one of the best parts of my life, really, that these guys who I idolize, like him and Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash, got to be very close with me.
Yeah.
But Merle, I think, is like Hank Williams, or Woody Guthrie.
Yeah.
He's just one of the classic people of our kind of music.
This last tour that you guys did together, was there anything that you learned about working with Merle on this last tour that kind of surprised you that maybe you didn't know before?
Well, it wasn't the first time we'd worked together. To me, it just, I was surprised when I first got to know Merle to find how broad-minded that guy was who wrote Okie from Muskogee, and that we really were a lot more alike than ever different. And I think we both have so much respect for each other. but also just plain we just get along.
Now, you yourself, I mean, a lot of music historians, when they mention some of the greatest songwriters in American music history, and pop and country and everything, you are mentioned in the same breath as Merlin. How does it feel now?
Well, as an artist, there's no comparison between the two of us. It's like Hank Williams or somebody. I'm really kind of amazed when I reflect on the people I have been close to that were my heroes, like Johnny Cash and Waylon and Willie, and Roger Miller, the guys who were just my heroes, and the people I respected so much have turned out to be really my closest friends. So It's been a great life.
1, 2, 3, 4. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. Every night she kept me from the cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La la la, la la la, la la la, me and Bobby McGee. La la la, la la la.
years, you visit Bakersfield a lot, since you have been friends with Merle, but did you visit with Buck Owens when he was alive?
No. I always respected Buck Owens and liked his singing and everything, but I was at the beginning of my career then, and somehow we didn't come across each other.
Is there any kind of new music you're listening to? Is there anything that kind of catches your ear?
No.
Really?
I have to admit I'm pretty lazy when it comes to that. Like when I'm working, I'm pretty much just involved in my own.
What about any performers that come across? Because I'm sure a lot of people come up to you and they say that you're their idol and stuff. Is there anybody that kind of like, this kid ain't bad?
Well, my memory is so bad that I can't even tell you the names of the people that I do feel that way about. My big heroes are still the old guys like Bob Dylan.
What about working with Los Lobos? Because they're going to be appearing at the show with you. I assume you know those guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just pleased that they've been doing so well. Because I can remember the first times we played was a long time ago. And I've always loved Mexican music because I grew up down there,
My earliest memory of you is probably, my parents, we all went to the movies and I saw A Star Is Born. I was probably I was about, 7 years old. And throughout the years, you popped up in everything. I mean, when I look back at all the stuff that you've done, the enormous body of work, to me it seems like you've had by far one of the best entertainment careers ever, because you've been able to jump from music into movies into everything. I mean, you've always been around.
Well, yeah, I have to look at it as a blessing, because I'm aware of my limits as a singer. The fact that I can make a living singing is pretty amazing. Like my good friends Willie and Waylon and all those guys had great voices. I have no illusions about what I sound like, but I'm beginning to accept the fact that I belong in their company, or I wouldn't be offered that opportunity, And to me, though, still Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson those guys are in a class by themselves, and I'm just grateful that we're as close as we are.
Yeah.
Because they're the best friends I got.
Kids nowadays, over the past decade or so, they were introduced to you by watching you in Blade.
Yeah.
Those movies are shown all the time. Do you get recognized for a lot of those roles? Because you show up in a lot of action films.
Yeah. Well, I think the movies have helped me get audiences to come listen to the songs,
Do you consider yourself like really confident and be able to jump into all these different things? Because some of the people that you've worked with in some of the different projects, from the movies into the music and songwriting, do you feel like you've always been really confident, or are you just kind of like a thrill seeker and you just want to try these things?
Well, something, I don't know if I would say confident, but I've not been cocky about it. But so far, it's always worked. I just am real grateful, given the natural tools that I got. I'm pretty amazed that I've been able to do all these things, and I just feel grateful. I hate to really get into it too deeply because I might jinx it, No. But so far, like I said, I'm 75, and I look at it all with wonder.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Kris. I really appreciate it. It's an honor speaking with you. Like I said, I grew up watching you in the movies and of course the music, and just thank you so much for being a part of the UFW's 50th anniversary.
Well, I hope I see you when we work there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Okay, doke.
All right, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. It didn't hurt. And And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. And I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Oh, there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw Daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the song that they were singing. And I headed back for home, and somewhere far away a lonesome bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyon like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Oh, there's something in a Sunday makes the body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. Oh, there's something in a Sunday makes your body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning and down.